by request, I'm going to do some stretching for you. So these stretches are designed to stretch pretty much your whole body, give you a lot of stretch. And we're going to start at the extremities of our bodies and move towards the middle. So the first thing we're going to do is just put our head forward and back, working our neck. Now it's a great idea for you to go ahead and check with your physician. You might think you're in great shape, but you could have some underlying conditions. So check with your physician before you begin this or any other workout regimen. So now we go side to side. And again here, there's more than just twisting my head. I'm trying to get my chin over my shoulder. Trying to get my chin over my shoulder. And we're going to go around in a circle, nice and slow. Don't do this too fast. Nice and slow. Then the other direction. All right, now we're going to take our chin, we're going to push just slightly. And then the other side, push just slightly. Now from the top, pull over. And the other side, pull over. Then from the back, put your fingers together here, pull down. As you can see, put your fingers together, pull down. And then push back. Okay, so now we're going to do our shoulders. So let's roll our shoulders. About 8 to 10 times is a good number. We'll put our hands out and let's do another 8 and forward and then backwards. I put my fingers down when I go backwards. Now we're going to take this hand and pull it across, twist a little bit. Then take it, put it behind, and then just pull and lean a little bit. Stretching now, stretching our side, and also still working on our shoulders. And the other side. We're going to take our hand and put it straight out, grab a hold of your hand and pull back. And now pull down. Most of these stretches require only a few seconds, and you can do them multiple times. Now turn the hand over. Let's do the other side, hand out, arms straight, pull back, and pull down, and then turn it over. Next we're going to twist for our upper spine and our lower spine. So what we're going to do is put one hand with the thumb up and the other hand with the thumb down. And then we're going to curl our fingers and just let our fingers interlock. So one thumb up and one thumb is down. Elbows up. Don't let your elbows go down here. Keep those elbows up. And then slowly, because I know some people may have back issues, just look behind you. Then come around to the other side and just look behind you. Keep your legs still. Don't let your body twist. It's not a whole body twist. It's upper trunk. So we keep our lower half still. Upper trunk twists. And I always look behind myself when I do that. Next, we're going to bend over for our lower back and really to stretch our spine. Now, sometimes when I do this, I'll put my fingers back here, interlace, and then I concentrate on bending at the waist. I don't concentrate on the floor. I don't concentrate on my knees. Concentrate on bending my waist, okay? Keep your legs straight, and then just bend as far as you can go, and then reach down and touch the floor. And then back up. Now here I'm going to come back, I'm going to take my fists and just put them together right here in the small of my back, and then just lean back. And then again, going down to the floor. Bend and touch. Back, hands behind, and lean back. And then one more time, down, and then lean back. Upper body stretches. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on keeping my posture very straight while I'm stretching. So now, again, we started with the head when we were standing. So we started our extremities and we moved towards the middle. So we're going to do the same thing while we're sit stretching. So what I want you to do is put one leg straight out By the way, make sure you're wearing some comfortable pants. I'm wearing martial art pants. Make sure you wear some comfortable pants that allow you freedom of movement. The last thing you want to do is split your pants or have something that encumbers your movement. We want freedom of movement. So we put one leg out, keep it out straight. Put the other leg on top. Now don't worry if you're here like this, that's okay, we're going to work on that. So right from here, I'm going to grab my toes and I'm simply going to turn my ankle. Again, 8 to 10 times works great. And then the other direction. Then my toes, we're going to work on our toes. We're actually going to stretch our toes. Just pull your toes back as much as you're comfortable with, and then pull your toes down. So pull your toes back, and pull your toes down, and pull your toes back, and pull your toes down, and pull your toes back. Now we're going to address our feet. Now we're not going to stretch our foot, but we're going to stimulate the meridians that come together down in our feet. So we're going to do that by striking the ball of the foot, and you can do it with your fingers, or you can do it with your closed fist. I like to do it with my closed fist. It has a little more impact. It doesn't hurt. Then the middle. Some people remark when they have tired feet or their feet hurt that their whole body hurts. And the heel, think about it. They have to carry you around all day long, so you should really take good care of your feet. Okay, so after I've done that a few times, now I'm going to take this foot, pick it up, pull it up on my leg as close as I can to my waist. Again, don't worry if you're still way down here with your knee way up here. Pull it up, then take this leg and push it down to the floor. Again, don't worry if you're way up here, but don't allow your body to lean because, see, there's no stretch there. You got to keep your back straight. Again, we're working on our posture. Keep your back straight and push that knee down. And always remember, when you relax, you breathe in. When you're pushing out, you breathe out. So this would be relaxed, and then, so we do it again. Lift it up. Now what if you can already put your knee flat on the floor like that and keep your back straight? Well, if you want more stretch, then you lean away. This causes more stretch in here. Good, now right from there I'm going to take this foot, I'm going to pick it up with my opposite hand, put my other arm over my leg to protect my knee, pull my knee back, and then pull this foot all the way in, or as far as you can. We call this touch the toe with the nose. And then also let's go to our ear. Then from here we're going to change legs. We're going to do the same thing on this side that we did on the other side. So we rotate our ankle 7 to 10 times, 8 to 10 times. You don't really need to do it more than 10 times. More than 10 times, all the different bones that make up the ankle area, you're going to ensure that those are all in place and give a good stretch. Now, if you have tight ankles, you might want to grab this foot, put your hand just above your ankle and pull to stretch your ankle. And it'll stretch this way, it'll stretch that way. You can pull it back, and then of course you can pull it down. So if you have tight ankles, there's one for your ankle. And then our toes, again, we pull them back, and we pull them down, pull them back, and pull them down, and pull them back, and then I hold them back, and then again, I take the ball of my fist and strike the ball of the foot 7 to 10 times, and then the middle, again, 7 to 10 times, and then the heel, again, 7 to 10 times. So now, then again, I'm going to take this foot, pick it up, pull it up on the leg, and then push this knee down. Now, again, if you can't go all the way down, that's okay. Make sure you maintain good posture. Don't allow your body to slump over like I was. Keep that back straight, and then push that knee down. And again, make sure you don't roll your body with it. Just push it down, all the way down. It's important to remember to breathe while you're stretching. Okay, then we grab the bottom of the foot again, pick it up, put your arm over, pull it in as far as you can, and then touch your toe or to the ear. Okay, all right, then we put our feet down and just bounce those knees a little bit. I'm going to turn this way so you can see our next stretch. So from here now I'm going to bring this foot in, not on top. Now the other reason why I don't want it on top, one reason that it's good to have it on top is it'll keep your knee flat on the floor. You won't cheat. But your foot's in the way now, so it's really hard to bend your body over. So I put mine on the inside next to my foot. Then I keep these toes pointing straight up. Look, I can turn them to the side. I can turn them to the inside. It stretches a little different part of your leg. And if you have time and you want to do that stretch, fine. Turn your leg to the outside and touch your head. Turn your leg to the inside and touch your head. I'm really not too concerned with touching my head. It's more laying my body down on my leg. So I'm going to lay my body down on my leg, and then I'm going to touch my head to my knee without bending it. So reach over, grab a hold of your leg, bend your body forward, and then touch your head. And don't worry, if you're way up here, you got to start somewhere. That first one, I didn't touch my head to my knee. It's early morning. I'm not very limber now, so I'm going to work that in. So that was the first time. So on the second time, I'm going to go a little farther. And then on the third time and subsequent times, all the way up to 10, I'm going to touch my head to my knee. It's important to breathe out when you go down. And that was a few, and then we'll do a few more. Notice I'm going down slow and smoothly. I don't want to bounce. I don't want to go to try to touch my head to my knee. First of all, if I do touch my head to my knee, it may hurt my head. And second of all, it could tear and pull my muscles. So I'm going slow and easy. I want to gain flexibility over a long period of time, say 6 to 12 weeks. So it does take time to get good flexibility. Some people will never be able to touch their head to their knee. It depends on their flexibility quotient. So if you're hereditarily tight, and if it's been a long time since you've stretched, this is going to be a problem. You might start here, and that's okay. How far do we go? We go as far as we can until the discomfort is such that we cannot bear, without hurting ourselves. We don't need to hurt ourselves, okay? Grab, lean, touch. Now I'm going to do the other leg. So again, this leg is out straight. This foot is in. And I love these pants because you see how big they are. I have lots of freedom of movement. At no time are my garments impeding my movement for stretching. That's very important. You know, some people wear a tight shirt, tight pants. Oh, the pants stretch. Well, you know, even stretchy pants are going to give you somewhat resistance. So you're now fighting your muscle resistance and also the resistance of your clothing. So choose something that has freedom of movement with it. So now you can see I've got my toes up down here. Reach out, making sure my leg is going to stay flat. Reach out, grab a hold, bring my body forward slowly. This is the first time I've done this leg today. So I'm going to go down just a little bit. I also have a leg injury here that I sustained years ago. So this leg is harder for me to stretch. You may have the same thing. I have a muscle injury. You may have a knee injury. Well, this is going to be good for your knee as long as you keep your knee straight. Now, if your knee's slightly out of place, well, then you could pull it out of place further. But if it's in place, if your leg is straight, you're not going to hurt yourself as long as you go slow and easy. So again, here I go. I'm going to try. This is my second time. I'm going to get lower. I may actually have to do 4 today to get down there. So then again, the third time, even lower. This time I'll try to do it so you can see if I actually touch my head. Well, I'm very close. Centimeters away. Here we go. So it took 5 times today. And that's okay, not a problem. I can take a lot of times because I'm not limited on that. Now you can see it's getting a little easier and my muscles are beginning to respond. Here, and then we'll do one more. And stretch is going to be a relaxing stretch, but we're still going to be stretching. Just put your feet together and pull your feet in, and then just bounce your knees. You just want to bounce your knees. And the idea here is to try to touch your knees to the floor. So I'm allowing them to just bounce, but I'm pushing them a little bit also. Now once I've done this a few times, then I'm going to take my hands, put them under, and I'm going to push down with my elbows. And then from there, I'm going to bend over and I'm going to touch my nose to my toes. So I push down and then bend over and touch your nose to your toes. So we push down, hold on to your feet, and then simply bend over and touch your nose. Now we're going to get on our side. I lay on my elbow here. Clap with my feet, pull my bottom foot in all the way, then I reach across the top and I grab the top of my foot or the edge of my foot with my fingers. And then I just stick my leg straight out. Hold it for a few seconds, then pull it down. Then from here I'm going to reach over and grab the bottom of my foot. And then I'm just going to reach out, turn it over. Then from here I'm going to go under my foot, grab the outside, and then stick my foot straight out. And then down. Now we're going to the other side. So now, again, I'm here. I'm on my elbow resting. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be laying down. It's not a reclined position. Okay? So elbows here, supporting my body. Bottom foot in, very critical. Don't let your bottom foot hang out. This is for self-defense purposes. If you happen to be in a self-defense situation and you fall down and that leg is there, well, somebody can step on your leg and keep you on the ground. So I'm thinking pulling in here. This leg comes in. Notice where my hand is. I'm not out here. I'm not on the outside of my body. My leg is here. My knee is on the outside of my body. Again, grabbing hold of the outside of the foot, extending all the way. Hold it for a few seconds, then down. Grab the bottom, all the way out, and then down. Then go under the foot, grab a hold of the outside, all the way out. Okay, next we're going to move to a ground stretch here. We're going to be stretching the sartorius muscle group here. Sartorius muscle starts here, comes around the body, goes on the inside. We're stretching our hip here really well too. So now my hands and my knees is what I'm on. And my arms are straight under my shoulders, and my knees are straight under my hips. So I'm not like this, and I'm not like this. I'm not like this. I'm not spread out. So I'm here. Nice, comfortable position. Then I take one foot and put it up beside my hand. Then I take my hand, I go under my leg, and put my hand on top of my foot. I keep the support hand here. Then I push my other leg back and I try to touch my shoulder to the top of my foot, or as close as I can get it. Then we do the other side. So I bring the foot up, hand goes underneath, support hand, push back, and touch. Now I'm going to stretch my toes a little bit, and to do that I'm simply going to put my toes underneath me and sit on my feet. Ground stretching. I'm Mr. Lucky Man 007. Please, don't forget, like, share, hit the bell, subscribe. Thank you very much. Look forward to future videos.